The Boy Behind the Mask, a story of modern masculinity. He was 8, sexually abused by a man he trusted. He never told a soul for 25 years. He became a football player, an athlete, a millionaire entrepreneur. But inside, he was building walls so high when he couldn't see what lay behind them. That's what this book is about. It's not just toxic masculinity, but the quiet prison of performance and the 9 masks men wear to hide their deepest wounds. The Stoic mask. Don't cry, don't flinch, don't feel. Lewis says, I was told emotions make me weak, so I buried them, and with them, I buried myself. But feelings don't vanish when you suppress them, they fester until anger is the only language you have left. The athlete mask. Lewis trained until his body broke because on the field, pain was praise. But when injury ended his career, he had no identity left. He says, I thought being physically tough meant I was strong, but the strongest men I know are the ones who sit with their pain without punching it. The material mask. He moved into a penthouse, wore expensive watches, flew first class. But every night, he'd lie in bed feeling empty. Success didn't silence the shame, it just decorated it. The Joker mask. He became the life of the party. Always funny, because if people are laughing, they don't ask what's wrong. The joke is a shield. I wore it so long, I forgot how to speak without it. The seducer mask. Affection for many men is currency. Lewis says he confused intimacy with conquest. He says, I thought if someone wanted me, I couldn't see how broken I really was. But validation is fleeting and loneliness inevitable. The know it all mask. Men often hide behind intellect. Lewis himself was quick to argue, correct, dominate a conversation. He says, if I could prove I was right, I could prove I was worthy. Knowledge without vulnerability builds walls, not bridges. The protector mask. Now, this one looks noble, being everyone's rock. But Lewis warns when you never ask for help, eventually no one offers. You drown quietly, admired from afar. The alpha mask. Assert, compete, control. He says, I thought leadership meant never backing down. But true leaders know when to sit down and listen. The Superman mask. Be perfect, never tired, never afraid. But perfection is a prison. He says, my worth was tied to achievement. I didn't know how to just be without proving something. The breaking point. One day, Lewis snapped. He got in a fight, broke a door. That night, he sat alone in the dark and finally whispered the thing he feared the most: I need help. And that was the turning point. Not success, not applause, but asking for help. The message: masculinity is not the enemy, it's the masks that we mistake for identity. If you're a man, remove them one by one. If you love a man, sit beside him in silence until he's ready. Because there's always a boy underneath who just wanted to be loved without performing. And that's not weakness, that's freedom. When you remove the mask, you allow people to love the real you, not the performance, not the projection, you.